Gribbinus, I had clear memories of how they tasted. Wasn't sure exactly the order of doing it. It's pretty easy, but you know.
How do you do it?
So you melt schmaltz, and I collect schmaltz when I skim my soup. I'll collect the fat from the soup, so I'll either use mine or if I have to buy it. So I melt schmaltz, I brown some onions, and then I throw in the chopped up chicken skin, and I just let them brown and brown and brown and brown, and then I drain the hell out of it. and then you salt the hell out of it, and you put it in, my grandmother used to put it in a jar and just keep it on the counter, an old jar from something. So I love it. It's so bad for you, but I really like it. And I do I have her, I don't have her wooden bowl to make chopped liver, but I do have her, the pounding thing, whatever that thing is called. So, so I use that. In fact, I just did it 2 days ago. And then I finish it up in the food processor because it takes a lot of work. Cooking that way, you know, for old country, it's a lot of work. I mean, I never saw her put a fish in a tub for gefilte fish and then kill it herself. She may have done that, I don't know. But I know people tell stories of their grandmothers doing that. But it's a lot of work to do all that. And for a long time, I also owned her grinder. She would put in the fillets and she would grind everything together with the carrots. I remember that. We used to do that. I used to help her with that. She used to like to cook with me. I used to like to cook with her. I think she sort of saw me as sort of following in her footsteps. My mother was an okay cook. It wasn't her thing, but I think my grandmother and I sort of shared that, you know, food is for family, you know, and it's a shared experience. And I look at food as cultural. It's the way I identify, partly, sort of, as a Jew. And I like the way it tastes. My grandfather used to love going down to the Chicago River where there were smokehouses. And he knew everything about picking out really good smoked fish, all the different kinds. And he'd kibitz with the guys. And he was very good at picking out all the fish. And I also remember going with him to Vienna. Was it Vienna? There were places in Chicago where, you know, salamis would hang and all this other stuff. And he'd go up there and he would talk to the guys. I don't know if he was talking Polish or Russian. And he always got fabulous service, and we'd get these gorgeous salamis and we'd let them hang at home, and you know, the oil would drip down and they'd get smaller and smaller, and they'd get like wrinkled on the outside as the oil came out, and it was just wonderful. I'm sure eating like that did not lengthen his life, but it was, everything tasted great. I miss those foods. I do miss those foods.